Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
परी इसका चार्जर जरा दे दो तो बेटा यहाँ पे। इसका चार्जर मेरे वाले मोबाइल का चार्जर पापा लगा। ठीक है फिर भी दे दो जरा पापा परी से बोल दो।
Good morning, children.
गौरी अपना माइक ऑफ करो।
Good morning. All of you mute your mic. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you all, children?
We are fine.
Okay. Be safe. Now the cold baby is also there. And don't leave your studies, of course.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. Now, children, we were in the chapter Chemical Substances and Processes. Did you all go through the valencies and the rules for writing chemical formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Yesterday, of course, I discussed some of, just gave you some formulas to write. But before that, let us have a discussion of the steps, because when you you have some confusion while writing, then that should be remembered. Okay. First of all, you all just once again just go through the steps in given on page number 35 for 2 minutes. Hey Nan, Nan, जरा सा मेरा झोला में से चश्मा झोला दे दीजिए ना इधर, मेरा बैग दे दीजिए, हम चश्मा निकाल लेते। रूपा का फोन आ रहा है, देखिए क्यों क्या बोल रही है, फोन कर रही है, म्यूट हो जाएगा मेरा क्लास। रूपा से बात कर लीजिए, क्यों क्या नहीं आने का मन है, क्या है पता नहीं। Just so children, you have gone through it. First of all, for what will be the first step for writing the chemical formula? First step, what anybody can tell? How we will start to write a
Yes,
chemical
ma'am.
formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell. First step to write a chemical formula.
Ma'am, write the capital letter of
Chemical
USB
formula, I'm telling, not the
Yes, ma'am.
elements symbol, not the symbol of the element.
Ma'am, symbols of positive and negative ions are written on the top right corner of the symbol.
Okay. Okay, children. So first step is chemical formula. You have to write down First step is to write the chemical symbols of positive and negative ion. Chemical symbols of positive and negative ions. Okay. Now children, first step, if you are writing the symbols of positive and negative ions, I am telling, then what will you write? The positive and negative, you will write down the ionic form of that positive or negative form. We will write it on the right corner. Like suppose if we are writing formula of sodium chloride, example I am taking. If we are taking sodium chloride, then what will you write here? Sodium chloride. First you will write sodium.
Ma'am,
Positive.
NaCl.
Ma'am, NaCl.
Direct we will not write NaCl. Direct we will not write. Directly you are, this is easier than you say that we will write NaCl. We will write first positive ion, that is sodium. I am just explaining for those who have confusion or doubt. Those who have understood, I don't have any problem. You are well and good, you will do it. But children, those who are finding it difficult, for them I am again explaining. So sodium you will write, and the ionic form, that is the charge, that is positive. Positive will be written first and then the negative one, that is chloride. Both are having 1 as a valency. Take out your valency page number, which is mentioned in your book, the valency ionic form, that is given on page number 34. So sodium positive and chloride is negative. Then what we will do in the next step? What is the next step?
Ma'am, cross.
Crisscross.
Yes, crisscross will be
Ma'am,
there.
crisscross.
Yes, correct.
Crisscross.
But if there will be a similar, crisscross, you are doing it well, good. But here we are having the same charges. Then what will happen? For the same charges, common factors if there is, then it should be removed. Like sodium is also having 1 and chloride is also having 1. Common factors should be removed. Common factors, if there, it is not necessary that there will be common factors in all the formulas. Common factors, if present, it should be removed. Should be removed. So, before writing NaCl, what we will write? This is removed. This has been cancelled. So, here we will get directly without crisscrossing also, we are getting the formula, that is NaCl. It is for this which are having common ionic charges. Clear? Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
But what about those which are not having common ionic charges? Like here only, let us start.
Ma'am, we have to do crisscross.
Crisscross.
Yes, this is first example. This is second example also I will write here because the step is over there. Ammonium sulfate I will write. Aluminium sulfate. So here also mention the symbol of them and put the ionic charges. What are the charges over aluminum? 3
Ma'am, 3.
Positive.
Three positive.
हाँ, and here,
3 positive.
हाँ, for aluminium. And here for sulfate,
2 negative. 2
negative.
negative.
Very good. So here what will happen? There is no common factor over here. This 3 and this is 2. Children, don't get confused with this number. This is your formula. This is the symbol of sulfate. That is why we will not confuse with this 4 over here. This digital factor which is there is present in the symbol. So don't get confused with it. Clear? Now, after that, we will omit this step for this example, ammonium sulfate. This step is just valid for, or it will be correct for this sodium chloride. So it will change according to the symbols over there, or according to the chemical formula what we are doing. So the third step for ammonium sulfate is, what is the third step? You all tell.
Ma'am, crisscross.
Charges are
Ma'am,
crisscross.
crisscross.
Yes, crisscross of what? Charges. Charges of two ions will be crisscrossed. Charges, I'm telling charges. Don't get confused with this numerical value. Please, children, whenever you are just writing the chemical formula, you are just getting confused in those formulas which you are not in practice, which is not in practice. But as you have learned this, sulfate, in the same way, carbonate, CO3, there is a numerical value already present. Don't get confused with this charge. This positive and negative charges are crisscrossed. So the third point, charges of two ions are crisscrossed. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So first of all, let us bring that example. This we have got the formula. Formula is this. Here it is finalized for sodium chloride. But what about this ammonium sulfate? First bring it. Al3SO4 2 minus 3 plus. Now these charges will be crisscross. One more technical step is there, that what you do the mistake, that this when we have a numerical value already over there, then how we will put the charges? It is not that we will write SO4 also and we
First
will write this
put
3 also.
bracket then.
This you are missing. So before, when you are crisscrossing it, you will put that particular ion in bracket which is having a numerical value from before. जिसमें numerical values जैसे SO4 है, तो उसको पहले से एक numerical value है, दूसरा numerical value डालने के लिए इसको हम bracket में डालेंगे. So let us write down Al. Now this charge will come to ammonium 2 and SO4 will be put in bracket because it is having a numerical value, and this 3 will come here. Is it clear to all of you? Sabko visible hai?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, and one thing also you have to keep in mind, that what will happen when we are going to balance it. When we are balancing, we will see the number of molecules or number of atoms which are present for one of the element. Like if we call here, the final formula will be what? Al2SO4 whole 3. This will be your formula for ammonium sulfate. So if we count the atoms, then ammonium will be how much? Suppose you are balancing it. So how will you write? That which one is present in how much number? Ammonium is 2 atoms.
2.
ठीक है? हाँ, and here sulfur is 3 atom because numerical value is for numerical value is for oxygen, not for sulfur. So, but this 3 number is for both sulfur and oxygen both. So this sulfur is 3, but what about oxygen? Oxygen will be 12. 4 multiplied by 3, then it will be 12. So just once I am writing here, aluminum number of atoms I am writing 2, sulfur is 3, and oxygen is 12. If anybody has queries here, you can ask me. This 4 is getting multiplied by 3. 4 को हम 3 से multiply करेंगे. This is the rule. Okay, that whatever number is given for the, because I am writing a bracket for sulfur and oxygen both, but we are having a numerical value for oxygen from before, and sulfur is not having a numerical value. So this numerical value 3 will be considered for sulfur and oxygen. Now, if I am not clear, or if you have any queries, you can ask me. Is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, please, I just want that nobody should do any mistake in writing the chemical formulas, because we have discussed it several times. Okay. Now, let us take some examples. एक दो example हम लोग लेते हैं. Should I rub this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And all of you, please, for
Yes,
a practice, take your copy, take out your copy, and just write down the name of some of their substances and write down their formula. एक दो formula लिखो, उसके बाद आगे हम लोग फिर और describe ये discuss करेंगे. Next points. First one is calcium carbonate. I will not give you very difficult one, because just now you have to just pay attention on the process. How it is balanced, how we are getting it, that all we have to see. Calcium carbonate. Second, magnesium hydroxide.
Can I say? Yes.
Now it is visible.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I say the answer?
No, not just now. Let them write also. So let all of them complete. And you will show me that you have done it in process, particular process, crisscrossing method.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't directly write the answer, show the process, because you have to show in your exam the steps. Magnesium sulfate zinc acetate, then iron oxide, ammonium nitrate, ammonium nitrate. Just finish it quickly. Raise your hand after completing. Okay, Ankur, tell first one.
Ma'am, first one will be CaCO3.
CaCO3. Okay. Children, do you have any problem here? Anybody? Don't feel hesitant. You just have to tell. CaCO3. Okay. Then next one, honey. Honey, please tell. Magnesium hydroxide.
Ma'am, MgOH2.
MgOH2. Will it be in
Yes, ma'am.
bracket or not?
No, ma'am.
No. Let us see. Magnesium here. Mg. Then how you will put the, there is one rule over again here, that if you are having two of the symbol, two letters are included in a symbol, then you will have to put, for if you are putting the numerical value for both of them, then you will have to put a bracket. Here just see, magnesium, how much we are having valency? 2 positive. How much?
Yes,
And what
Yes,
about
ma'am.
hydroxide? It is OH minus
OH.
1. So we are crisscrossing this valency. It will go to
Yes.
hydroxide. And here we are having two of the what? One atom of oxygen and one atom of hydrogen. Two elements are
Hydrogen.
involved in hydroxide. So for writing it, if we are going to put 2 over for the valency for crisscross, then we will have to put it in just bracket. So children, when you are writing, just pay attention that how the rule is being meant, how we are making the rule. We are making the rule that we have to put this valency for both of them. So that is why this hydroxide will be put over under bracket, and then we will place 2. That mistake, with the mistake, you can learn that what is we are missing. Okay, honey? And I am telling others also that if you are not putting the bracket, why we will put the bracket over here? Because we are not having any numerical value. In spite of that, if we are not having numerical value also, then also we are going to put a bracket, because this value of 2 is just meant for both of them, both oxygen and hydrogen. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, तो ये भी एक
Yes.
रूल हो गया कि अगर न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू नहीं है और पहले से किसी फॉर्मूला में, लेकिन उसमें अगर 2 अल्फाबेट यूज किया हुआ है, तो उसको हम ब्रैकेट में रखेंगे, जस्ट टू शो दैट न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू इज just applied for both the atoms of separate elements. Okay, then next one, who will tell magnesium sulfate?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I Abhikya?
Oh,
Ma'am,
okay,
can I,
Ridhima bolo.
Yes, ma'am. Mg bracket OH2. Mg then
Magnesium
bracket OH.
OH. That hydroxide we have done, children. We are talking about magnesium sulfate.
Ma'am, can
Sorry,
I?
ma'am. Ma'am, MgSO4. Ma'am, Mg bracket SO4.
Then why are you putting bracket?
मैम बिकॉज वहाँ
Ma'am,
पे पहले से एक 4 नंबर, मैम वहाँ पे पहले से ऑक्सीजन का 4 एटम है.
4 एटम है, तो MgSO4 के बाद आप बैलेंस कैसे करोगे उसको? मैग्नीशियम का वैलेंसी कितना है?
मैम 2+.
2+ और सल्फेट का भी 2- है, तो फिर उसको ये ब्रैकेट में रखने की तो जरूरत नहीं है. Because if there is
Yes.
Okay.
similar charges, then we don't have to put a bracket. Like Mg 2 plus and SO4 2 minus. What was your second step? Second rule, that if there is similar charges, we will cancel it. So it is cancelled. No need to put a bracket over here. Then the formula will be MgSO4.
Yes.
Is it clear now why we are not putting a bracket over here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us come to zinc acetate.
Ma'am, Kinjal.
Bolo, Kinjal bolo.
Ma'am, CH3COO2Zn.
Yes, correct. CH3 COO bracket. Here you are missing bracket. 2 Zn. Bracket you have missed because we are putting this zinc ionic charge to acetate, then that will be under bracket. Is it clear? And yesterday I told you this also, why we are writing zinc at the back. We are writing it at the back because we are having a free bonding over there in acetate that you will be studying about bonding in your senior classes. So no need to just go through it. Just put zinc at the back. Although in different formulas, all the formulas, we are putting all the positive ions first. But here we are going to put the negative ion. So exceptional things I am explaining you. If you have any queries, you can tell me. Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
अब चलो next है iron oxide. अभिज्ञा
Yes, ma'am.
बोलो.
Ma'am, Fe2O3.
Fe.
Ma'am,
Two-
FeO.
हाँ,
Ma'am,
आप
FeO2O.
confused again, confused.
Ma'am, can I say man?
हाँ,
Ma'am,
बोलो.
can I Riddhima?
No, I
Ma'am,
think
can I
Mannat was asking. कौन
Ma'am,
पूछ रहा था?
FeO.
It will be FeO. Like suppose
Yes, ma'am.
Fe and O. Both are having what? What charges? 2 minus and 2 plus.
2 plus or 2 minus.
2 plus,
Ma'am, we have
minus. Second rule
we remove.
applied, that this will be cancelled. Abhigya, that means you have not understood the second rule. So this 2 will be minus cancelled and we will get the formula F, E and O.
Ma'am, I am seeing FeO only.
No, first time you said 2 and 3, that was a confusion over there. Okay. Then after that, ammonium nitrate. Who will tell this?
Ma'am, can I?
Bolo.
Ma'am, can I Riddhima? Ma'am, Riddhima.
4NO3.
Ma'am,
Who is speaking? बोलो नाम बोलो ना.
Can I?
रूपाली. रूपाली, are
Ma'am.
you? Yes. हाँ बोलो.
Ma'am, NH4NO3.
NH4 NO3. Now is it correct? All of you agree?
No,
Is it correct? Yes or no?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Why?
Yes, ma'am, it is
Why it is so? Why it is
Ma'am,
so?
because there are similar
Because-
charges, plus and
Similar-
minus.
Ma'am, there
Yes.
are similar iron.
Ma'am,
Yes.
both are
What-
similar charges.
Positive and negative. So no need to crisscross. We are getting ammonium NH4 NO3. That is your final formula because this will be cancelled. That will be balanced. So children, we are You all are not having any confusion regarding chemical formula now? Stepwise, I
No,
have
ma'am.
that is why I took all the example which had different type of rule or which were exceptional.
Ma'am, can you please explain last one, ammonium nitrate?
Ammonium nitrate, children, they see here. Ammonium formula, you will write NH4 is the ammonium formula and nitrate is NO3. Both are having one positive and one negative. What was your second rule? Second rule was that when we are having similar charges, that is cancelled. 1 and 1, positive and negative, that is balanced. So what will be the final formula? If we will crisscross also, we are not going to get any other numbers. So we are getting only ammonium and nitrate. Just join it and you will get a formula.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear? Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
let us move to the next topic. Chemical changes. This is your next topic. Chemical changes. Now in this, children, we are having some of the terms which are related, which are going to describe it. So chemical changes is, first is your chemical reaction will take place, then only the chemical change will take place. Chemical changes. Then after that, sorry, chemical reaction, not changes. 2 times I have it. Chemical reaction, then only the changes will take place. And for having a chemical reaction, what do we require? We require a 2 reactants. Reactant should be there. And then we will get the product. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
when we are having a chemical reaction, which one will be the reactant, where we will write the reactant, and where we will get the product. I think all of you are knowing that the reactants
Yes,
are
ma'am.
always written
Ma'am,
on the
reactant on the left side and product on the right side.
left side and product on the right side. This is very
Right
simple.
side.
And
Yes, ma'am.
if we are writing in that way to show the chemical reaction, then what do we call it? We call it as a chemical equation. Isn't it? When we are going to react these 2 reactants, when the reactant will be there, sometimes it happens in different types of reaction that we like decomposition and all, we are having 1 reactant only, but others we are having 2 reactants and then we are getting product. So if we are having this, then this chemical reactants and product, then we will have the chemical equation. And to write the chemical equation, like suppose, very easy one we will take for chemical equation. If we are going to write chemical equation for the formation of carbon dioxide. So what all reactant we will take? You all tell children. Carbon dioxide.
Ma'am, carbon and
Carbon and
oxygen.
oxygen.
Ma'am, carbon and oxygen.
Carbon and oxygen, very simple.
Ma'am, carbon and
Because
oxygen.
oxygen cannot remain in its stable form. That is why it is always written O2. That means 2 atoms are there. 1 molecule or 2 atoms are there. Here we are taking 1 atom of carbon. Then what will the product be formed? The product will be
CO2.
Ma'am, carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide will be formed. And in the same way, now please, who is having their mic unmuted? I think Abhigya,
Ma'am,
from
Sneha.
your background it is coming.
No, ma'am. I'm from Sneha Kumari's background.
Okay. Then please mute it. Carbon. Carbon is, now here also we will just take care that how we are going to crisscross, but let it be, अभी रहने दो. अभी हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं दूसरा एग्जाम्पल पर, and that is hydrogen water. How we will form water? So it is H2 plus O2.
O2.
We will get
H2O.
H2O.
H2.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Then after that, we will study balancing. So for balancing, first of all, let us take a few examples. Balancing of chemistry. What is this balancing? Now, is it balanced? This one is
No,
balanced,
ma'am.
but this
No,
water
ma'am.
is balanced. No, water is
No,
not
ma'am.
No,
balanced.
ma'am.
Because here also we are having carbon one atom. And we will see comparative study will be there. Left side will be equal to right side. That will be your
Right.
balanced equation. Clear? So here we are going to see balancing of chemical equations and how we are going to do that. First of all, let us take the first one is balanced. Let us take the example of second one. Hydrogen plus oxygen will give us water. So here we are taking 2 atoms of hydrogen, 2 atoms of oxygen to get one molecule of this water. Clear? So what we are going to see that the left side hydrogen it is 2 and right side also it is 2. But what about oxygen? Oxygen is 2 on the left side and it is 1 at the right hand side. So to balance that, we have to put a 2 over here.
Ma'am, 2 before H.
हाँ, तो what happened? हम लोग ऑक्सीजन को तो बैलेंस कर लिए. We have balanced oxygen. What has increased?
Ma'am, hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
कितना हुआ? हाइड्रोजन कितना हो गया?
Ma'am, 2.
4.
4. 2 कैसे?
Ma'am, 4.
2 multiplied
Ma'am,
by
4.
2. There is multiplication going on. ठीक है? This is a rule to multiply. So this is 4. Now we have to balance hydrogen also. To balance hydrogen, we will have to put a 2 over here. In this way, we are going to learn balancing of chemical equations. Let us take a few examples. When we are coming to balancing, then only the problem arises that how you are going to balance it. So that will come with the practice. Balancing of chemical equations. Then after that, let us take example number 1. Sodium plus Cl2 will give us what? Sodium chloride. Clear? Now children, see the left side, sodium is 1. Here also we are having 1. But what about chloride? This is 2. So we have to balance because it is 1 over here. You put 1, 2 over here. Chloride will be
Ma'am,
balanced.
2
Chloride will be balanced because when you put a
Yes.
number in front of that particular formula, then that is where just